Hey guys, welcome to the newscast. This is about the climate change tremendously happening between UK and Egypt. Climate change is tremendously in the UK and Egypt, and it's continuing to change as greenhouse gases that are released into the atmosphere, which retains the heat and increases the atmosphere temperature. This will most likely cause issues within both countries that would affect the lives of people living within those areas. The location of the places influences how the climate change impacts the area and the people who lives in it. Egypt being near the sea and nearer to the equator makes it susceptible to rising sea levels and droughts, and the UK being surrounded by the ocean and nearer to the North Pole makes it susceptible to rising sea levels and a lack of snow. Let's ask people what they think about this. Hi guys, right now we are in Egypt with this young man who is in the health and safety department in the country. And what do you think about the climate change in Egypt? And how is it affecting the people and lives?
Well, I believe that is a very unfortunate thing to occur within our country and the globe, and I really hope that we as a community and the people can aid to reserve this disastrous phenomenon. We are starting to genuinely feel the effects as the weather starts to get warmer and warmer, and many are worried about the rising sea levels. This will affect the economy as well as the agricultural production is predicted to decrease anywhere from 8% to 47% in the next couple of decades. Food prices will increase as well as a decrease in tourism due to extreme heat. Rising sea levels might damage property along the Nile and the coast. Most of us are quite worried about the future and what it holds if we keep continuing on this path.
Oh, well, thank you for your insights of your country.
No worries.
Welcome back to the newscast. Today we are in London here with us, an individual who is doing research for past 20 years about the climate change. Welcome, Mr. Dr. Smith.
Pleasure to be here.
Nice. Please do tell us everything. We need to talk about the climate change which is occurring in UK.
Well, explaining everything would take rather long, but I shall give the basic and most crucial information.
Yes.
First off, Europe has had the hottest month of January since records began. And the average temperature is continuing to rise as greenhouse gases are trapping more and more of the sun's heat. Some negative consequences to the UK specifically is that sea levels could rise, which would cover low-lying areas, in particularly East England. Scottish ski resorts may close due to the lack of snow. Droughts and floods will become much more common as extreme weather increases. And increased demand for water during the hotter summer months would also put pressure on the water supplies. There are only to name a few, but there's actually some positive sides to this, surprisingly. Crops such as oranges, grapes, and peaches would be able to grow in the UK due to the warmer weather, which would increase the agricultural economy. Winter heating costs would actually be reduced as well, which is also taking up much of our electrical and other supplies. And accidents on the roads during winter would also be lessened due to the lack of ice and snow. Overall, I really do hope that we can mitigate this and possibly reverse the effects, but sadly, looking at the way that we're going, it's looking like the possibility of doing that is growing ever smaller.
Wow, nice. So this has even positives and negatives.
Yes.
And
yes.
Thank you for your time. It's a pleasure to us.
Thank you for having me.